Hello everyone and welcome to my Matchday 2 predictions here for the UEFA Champions League. We got lots to get to in this video, so let's start it right on up. And we begin back here at Predict 6 on the UEFA site. Now once again, down in the description below you will find a link to the league I made for this, so you could make your own predictions for these match days that are coming up. But this is what I did on Matchday 1. I had 53 points. I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, looking at some of these, I did all right. I mean, PSV, Union SG, it didn't go well at all. Look at that, 3 points. That's not good, but Madrid versus Marseille, I got the score correct. How about that for myself? Qarabag beating Benfica, that was a really big shocker to me when I saw that. Did okay with PSG against Atalanta. I picked the win correctly, but not much else. But this is where I got my big points. Bayern and Chelsea, it was 3-1 at full time. I know I said it was 2, but look at this. I got Bayern scoring first. I got the score line. And this is my double boost, right? Remember, you're able to double boost the match, so I did that match. I got it right. And then I even did really well with Inter and Ajax. I got all the bonus ones right. The only thing I got wrong was the score. So overall, a really good week for me in week 1 for this Predict 6. Once again, you could make your own and make your own predictions in the Zucc TV League that the link is in the description below for. Without further ado, let's get into Matchday 2 predictions and as well as my Predict 6 predictions. For Matchday 2 today, I'm going to try and go rapid fire a bit and then kind of do the Predict 6s at the end of each day for this match day. So I'm just going to get right on into this and start snapping them up pretty quickly. And we start with Atalanta at home taking on Club Brugge. Club Brugge had a great first match. Atalanta did not. Yes, Atalanta's at home, but I still see Club Brugge win this game. I'm going to pick them to go win this one 2-1. Then we go to Kairat Almaty taking on Real Madrid, and this is one of those games where I just have to call it as it is. Real Madrid's just way better than Almaty. I do not see them winning this match at all. Real Madrid, I believe, will dominate this game from the start. If they somehow get nothing less than the score I'm about to say, I'll be surprised. But I'm going to go with a 4-1 victory over Almaty. Then we have Inter and Slavia Praha. Now this one, Praha got a draw in their first match, but it's going to be a tough one. It's a much tougher match for them this time around, facing Inter Milan, even on the road, right? In Milan at the San Siro. So for this one, I'm just going to have to say it straight up. Inter will win this match 2-0. For this next match, I got Chelsea at home taking on Benfica. Chelsea did not look as strong as I thought they would against Bayern in Matchday 1. I thought they might have come out with a bit more oomph, but their defense has just been kind of lacking over the last couple of weeks. And I could see this kind of being a really close match between Benfica, but I still believe Chelsea is the stronger team. I think it'll be a close one, but I'm going to go with a 1-0 victory to Chelsea. Then we got Marseille at home taking on Ajax. Both these clubs coming off losses in Matchday 1. Both these clubs looking for their first win in this tournament. Marseille being at home, however, I believe has the upper hand in this game, in this match. So I think they will come out as victorious, especially with the fans on their side, big time, especially in Marseille. I'm actually going to call this a crazy one. It will be 3-1 to Marseille. Next, we have Galatasaray taking on Liverpool. Galatasaray, the home club in this match, but Liverpool definitely the strongest club in this match, and Liverpool will have once again looked brilliant to start this season. I'm going to take them to win this one. I don't know if my prediction is going to be good or not, to be honest with you. I still think Liverpool will win the match, but I say 3-0, but I feel like that might be a bit less, but we'll see. Liverpool to win 3-0. And then the final non-Predict 6 matchup for this week, it is my club, Bayern Munich, taking on Pathos. Judging by how Bayern Munich have played over the last couple of weeks, I could see this one being a thrasher. I feel like Bayern Munich has become a threat in this Champions League out of nowhere, considering what some people were saying before the tournament even started. I think this is going to be a thrashing. I don't also think Bayern will play their best team, but we will probably still see some strong players in their lineup. If it goes how I'm saying it right now, I believe it will be 5-0. I think it's going to be an absolute thumping for Pathos. It's going to be 5-0 for Bayern. So now for our final two matches, we're back on the Predict 6 site once again. In the description, click the link and join the Zucc TV League. We only have two matches to predict for Tuesday, and we start with Atletico Madrid taking on Frankfurt. This match, it looks to be, considering the popular predictions, to be pretty close overall. I'm actually going to say it's really close, and I'm going to go with like the 42% of folks. It's going to be 2-1. Now, will there be more than 2 goals scored in this match? I mean, that's pretty simple. If I'm picking the score to be 2-1, I'm going to say yes. Will there be a red card in this match? I'm going to go ballsy. I'm going to say no. There will not be a red card in this match. Will Frankfurt keep a clean sheet? Obviously not, judging by this. And there we go. 2-1. I believe Atletico will win. I picked my bonus points as well. Let's move on to the final match. And what I mean by that is the final match for Tuesday. I'll get to that in a bit. But it is Bodo Glimt, no one corrected me, so I hope I'm saying it right, versus Tottenham. Yes, it's in Bodo Glimt's home stadium. So I kind of think there might be a little bit of a close game here. I'm kind of on the lower side of popular predictions here. In my opinion, I still believe Tottenham will win the game, but I actually chose them to win this one only 2-1. Will there be a goal in the first half? I do believe so. Which player will score first? I get to pick the player, so this is a bit different than last time. So I get to pick the player here. I'm going to go on Tottenham. Who will score first? Let's see. Let's go with something crazy. Let's go with Carlson. Let's just a nice prediction there. Let's go with that. And then will Xavi Simons get an assist? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he will not. And there we go. So 2-1 for Tottenham. They'll win this game. And that's our Predict 6 for the Tuesday matches. All right, so we move on to our Wednesday games. Once again, I'm just going to rifle through these. So here we go. Union SG at home taking on Newcastle. Union SG, I mean, a surprise win in match day 1 to me. They're going to be at home this time. So their home team will be behind them. But Newcastle's still a strong team in my opinion. I'm actually going to go crazy here and say it's going to be a draw. But I do believe both teams will score a goal. So I'm going to go simply 1-1 for this match. Next, we got Korbag at home taking on Copenhagen. This one is going to be close as well, I believe. Now, yes, Korbag did win their surprise match against Benfica in match day 1. So maybe we'll see some of that magic again, but I'm still going to say this is going to be tight, just kind of like the previous match. I'm going to go with another 1-1 draw between Korbag and Copenhagen. Then we move on to Leverkusen taking on PSV. Leverkusen have been playing a lot better since they sacked their previous manager and had that terrible start to the year. They're going to win this one. I think considering how they've been playing the last couple of matches in the Bundesliga, I see them winning this match. I think they're going to win it. It's going to be close. So I'm going to say, let's go with a 2-1 for Leverkusen. Now we got Villarreal taking on Juventus. This is going to be one of those gritty games. I always say that for Villarreal, but I do believe it. I do believe that they will have a gritty match with anyone who they play against. And I'm going to go with another draw here, but I do believe there will be a lot of goals. Juventus kind of needs to get Jonathan David back in there. That's the Canadian in me coming out there. I want Jonathan David back in the lineup. Come on, Juventus. Come on. You need him. If that's the case, I think it'll be a close one, but I think there's going to be some goals in this one. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw between Villarreal and Juventus. And our final non-Predict 6 match, it's Monaco taking on Man City. Man City have not looked the strongest the last couple of weeks. They have not looked like the old Man City. We obviously know it's not the old Man City, but I still believe it is Man City taking on a lesser team in Monaco. Monaco still has a good team, but Man City's just better. I do think it'll be close, though. I do think it'll be close. I think Man City will win, but it will only be a 2-1 score. So I'm taking Man City to win this one 2-1. Now we go back to the Predict 6, and we have 4 games to pick from here for Wednesday. And we're starting with the match of the match day, in my opinion. Barcelona taking on PSG. This one's going to be close. It has to be, in my opinion. There's no reason for it not to be. And I'm going to go with the 18% in the popular predictions. It is going to be a 2-2 draw, in my opinion. Who will score the first goal between the two teams? I'm going to go crazy here. And I'm going to go with my man, Marcus Rashford. I think Marcus Rashford, he had a great start. He's had a great start to the year. He's a great player, and I think he will get the first goal. Will there be a goal in the second half? I believe so. I'm going to go with yes. Who will be the official player of the match? That's going to be a tough one. You know UEFA, though. It's going to be Lamine Yamal. It's going to be Lamine Yamal, and that's going to be it. He will be the player of the match. And there we go. I'm taking Barcelona, PSG at a 2-2 draw. It's going to be close, but it's also going to be a great game. Next, we got Arsenal taking on Olympiacos at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal are a good, strong team. They need to play up to expectations, though, but I personally have not seen that over the last couple of weeks. Olympiacos, I feel like could be a little bit of surprise here. Yes, it's going to be at the Emirates, but I want Arsenal to prove me wrong here. So I'm actually personally going to say this match will actually end up being only 1-0. Not the predictions that you saw there with 4-3, 2-0. It's going to be 1-0 in my opinion. Now for our bonus selections, it's will Zucc score in this match. He's done pretty well in the league so far. In his first match, he did not score. With only 1 goal being scored in this game, I'm going to say he will not. Will Arsenal keep a clean sheet? Yes, they will if they're going to have no goals against them. And will there be a goal in the second half? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say this goal's coming in the first half. And there we go. So I'm saying Arsenal, prove me wrong. It will be 1-0 for my prediction. But please, Arsenal, prove me wrong. And now for our second last match, we got Napoli taking on Sporting. Sporting with a victory in their first match. Napoli with a loss. But Napoli being at home, I see them winning this one. And I'm actually going to go with 15% of the vote here and say they will win this match 2-0. Now for my bonus selections, we got will Højlund or Suarez score in this match? With it being 2-0, I'm going to go ballsy. I'm going to say yes, they will. Will there be a goal scored in the second half? I'm actually going to go with a yes as well. And will Kevin De Bruyne get an assist? I'm going to go ballsy as well. I'm going to say yes indeed. And there we go. Napoli to beat Sporting 2-0 here on Predict 6. Now for our final Predict 6 prediction, we have Dortmund taking on Athletic Club. I don't think Dortmund's going to score 4 goals this time around, nor do I think they will allow 4 goals, but I still think Dortmund will win this game. I'm going to go with the 40% of popular predictions here and say they will win this match 2-1. What will be the score at halftime? I'm going to say it's going to be 1-1 in my opinion. Will Girassi or Nico Williams score in this match? I'm going to say yes. Will there be more than 2 goals in this match? Well, considering I say it will be 2-1, I'm going to say yes. And there we go. So there's my final selection here on Predict 6. And for this episode, it is 2-1 to Dortmund over Athletic Club. However, there is one final thing that I have to do in this video, and it is to pick my 2x booster. I'm able to pick 1 match in my Predict 6, and that will double my points. And I'm looking at these matches here and I'm wondering what's the best option. To me personally, I'm going to take the Atletico Madrid and Frankfurt match. I think it's one that I feel confident with my selections. I feel confident with the result that I selected. So I'm going to play my 2x booster. There we go. So that means I get to double my points. If I get everything right, or if I get something right, I'm able to double my points. And once again, you guys are able to do this too. Don't forget to click the link in the description down below and join the Zucc TV League and make your selections for match day 2. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button if you haven't yet, and also to subscribe to the channel for more match day prediction videos just like this one. And once again, click the link down below in the description to join the Zucc TV Predict 6 League on the UEFA site and make your predictions. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy match day 2. Peace.